Hey, hey guys, it's Heath, Groovy Gold Hunter. We are going to do something I know how to do, and that is a pay dirt review. So roll the intro, get that out of the way, and we'll talk about this brand new pay dirt that I have never done before. So roll it. Oh, jeez. Freaking smelting and flux and oxidizers and sulfides and iron nails. It's ridiculous what you have to do to try to get gold out of stuff. I have been watching video after video after video on how to smelt, and I get out there and I make a terrible attempt. I'll show you the results. I'll stick them in something where you can see them. It's embarrassing to even show you. Look at that. That is my failed attempt. That is all of the, that's the flux, actually. There's some gold somewhere either in there or still stuck in that crucible. You see that shiny part? Yeah. I tried to smelt. I was working on a video on doing that, but this failed so bad. And I know why it failed bad. I didn't leave it in long enough. I didn't know how long to leave it. I watch a lot of Mount Baker mining videos because he does that all the time. The problem with his videos is he does not specify time and mixtures and what kind of sulfides and what kind of ore that goes into the certain fluxes that you use. You know what I mean? Like, this chemical goes with this type of, if you have pyrite and gold, then use this to put, you know, that kind of stuff. I don't get it. I need somebody to explain it to me like I am a 3-year-old. And so far, Jeff Williams had a video on how to turn pyrite or pyrite that has gold and get a gold button out of it. And I watched that one, and that one actually made the most sense. So I'm going to try that probably tomorrow. I'm going to remelt all that stuff. I don't even know what I'm doing. So anyway, let's do the video. Let's do a pay dirt review. I know pay dirt. So this is a brand new pay dirt. I've bought my flux from them. I've bought the Chapman's flux. I've bought tongs from them. I've bought crucibles from them, but I have not bought pay dirt from him because I didn't know he sold it. As I was looking at his website, he actually has pay dirt. So that is what we're going to do. And I'm going to open it up, and I will tell you who it is from. I got this off the shop app. This is the pay dirt right here in this big giant bag, and it is from Make Your Own Gold Bars and Mining Supply. That is the company. He even has his card in here. Let me show you. He's got it heat sealed for the pay dirt, and then he's got his card heat sealed in between the pay dirt and the end of the bag. So that's kind of cool. He had it double bagged, and there's a lot of pay dirt in here. It looks like it's all sand. So we're going to weigh it, and then we're going to get it in the bowl, look at it, classify it. You know the drill. So let's weigh it first. I will say this, at least I did not burn my hands or my arms off, because there were plenty of times where I probably could have. We are zeroed out. Oh wow, that's a 5-pound 2.5 ounce bag right there. So yeah, a lot of pay dirt in that. But like I said, it's all sand. Let me get a big bowl. I'll dump it in there and we'll look at it. This is all that came with it. Just the card and the pay dirt. No stickers, no nothing like that. www.makeyourowngoldbars.com. Steve and Julie Hamilton, Cottage Grove, Oregon. So this is probably some Oregon sand. Beach sand, I would assume. But I got it all out. I do like that bag. It's heat sealed. It's pretty strong, sturdy plastic. And there it is. A whole bowl completely full of black sands. And that looks like there is nothing but black sands. Maybe some 20 mesh in there, but not much. Probably only be able to classify it tonight, and then we'll probably pan it tomorrow. Okay, so I found the shop app. I looked on his website and I didn't see the pay dirt. I only found it on the shop app. So this was a 5 pounds of Yukon Gold Panning pay dirt. Sluice it, pan it, good gold every time. $100 plus $19. I know I paid $100 for it, and then it was $19.90. I'm assuming it was for shipping, probably taxes. I'm not for sure, but I paid a total of $119.90. there is no guaranteed amount of gold. Let that be known. That's what I got, 5 pounds of Yukon pay dirt, no guaranteed amount of gold. It just says you'll get good gold every time. Right now I'm expecting about 50% return, maybe about a half a gram, if that. So we'll see what happens. That's just a guesstimate. I have never done this pay dirt before, didn't even know they had it. Let's classify it. It's going to take a while to classify it. So I'm not even going to bother with the 4 mesh, so I'm going to start with the 10 mesh. And there's going to be a lot. I've got to use my bucket because look how much dirt's in here. I bet all of this pretty much falls through. Very dry, very dusty. Oh, wow. Not a lot, but there's some. There's the 10 mesh, not a whole lot. Don't see any gold in there either. I'm just going to continue to do this. Like I said, it's going to take a while, so I'm going to fast forward this. Then we'll take a look at the classifications when I'm done. Holy crap, that took forever. These are the classifications. This is all the magnetics that I pulled out. A lot of magnetics. This is also magnetics that I pulled out, but extremely weak magnetics. So what I decided to do, all the stronger stuff, I've already done each bow. And the way that I do magnetics is if the pay dirt is dry, I will take my magnet and pull it out, dump it in a bowl, then I'll do it again and again and again. I just sit there and take it and do it over and over and over again until I know that there is no more non-magnetic material in it. So that is that. This was, like I said, very, very weak. It is magnetic, but you can shake it off. So that I'm going to pan by itself. And then there's the rest. So we'll start with the top. There is the 10 mesh. That's as high as I went up. Followed by the 20 mesh. Then the 40 mesh. 50 mesh. 60 mesh. 110. Minus 60 plus 110. And then all of that is minus 110. I don't have a 70, 80, 90, 100 classifier. I've got 60 and then it goes to 110. So yeah, there they are. We've got 7 of them and there is a lot in each one. Well, I'm not going to do anything tonight because I think I started at like 1:30 and the time is now 3:22 in the morning. I'm done tonight. We'll get back on this tomorrow.
Meanwhile, at the Hall of Justice.
We are back. It is another day and it is time. It's time to start panning. So I'm going to take the minus 110, which is this, and I'm just going to pan this. We'll probably sluice the rest or at least the next 5 or 6 bowls. So let's pan down and we'll do this in 2. I'm very curious to see if there's going to be any gold in this. So I'm going to stratify, and once I'm done stratifying, we'll pan it. That's about as much stratifying as I can do with this. So let's go ahead and pan it. Alright, I think that's about as much as I can get out of there. And no, there is no gold. Alright, let's do the rest. We'll see if there's any gold in this as well. Tap it back. And nothing, not a thing. So there's all the magnetics that I was talking about yesterday that were light magnetics. So I'm just going to go ahead and do a quick pan of these. That's good enough. Let's tap it back. Nada. So that's all the 110, that's all that magnetic stuff. And let's move on to this, which is Oh, lots of plus 110 minus 60. Here we go. I got the plus 110 minus 60, and I went ahead and pre-wet it. Now it's time to sluice it. Just a quick reminder, when you use any kind of sluice box, make sure you get all the bubbles out of the hose, because if you don't, they'll jump right over. Use a brush, or I'll use a bottle full of water. Squirt them. That usually helps. I don't think there's any gold in this either. We'll see. And what I do when I do any kind of sluicing, I'll repan this anyway. That's why I caught it in this bowl. So after I get done with this, I'll go ahead and just do like a real fast pan of that and see if I missed anything. Let's do a quick stratify and see if we got anything. I don't see anything. Tap it back. Not a single piece of gold. So I'm going to off camera. Whoa, hey, slow down there, camera. I'm gonna off camera take my cons that I just sluiced and I'll pan it real quick, make sure that there is none that got lost, and then we'll move on to the plus 60. So I'm gonna have to do this in two, and here we go. Alright, so I'm going to show you this real quick. That's not a lot for that sluice mat. That didn't catch a ton of material. So that usually means that the material is not that heavy. Nothing. We are over. Let me pan this real quick and I'll let you know if I got any. So a big fat no on that one as well. So this is what we've got left. I've got 50 mesh, 40 mesh, 20 mesh, and 10 mesh. Remember what I said yesterday. There was no guaranteed amount of gold. It just guaranteed that you would find gold. So I'm guessing that being that this was a $100 bag, I know I'm not getting a gram. I'd be shocked if I got a gram. This seems to be a half a gram or less. I would hope he would at least put a half a gram in there. This is not technically a pay dirt vendor. He sells pay dirt equipment. And I forgot to tell you yesterday, that cone that I bought, that I tried yesterday, I got it from him as well. Those things are expensive. Let's do a little bit of the 50. Let's see if we can find some gold tonight before I close it up. I'd hate to end a whole night of gold panning and sluicing with no gold. But this time I'm not going to sluice. I'm just going to pan. We're going to switch it up and see if we can get some panning. We'll go ahead and do the 50 mesh and get it out of the way, and then we're going to stop and we'll finish the rest tomorrow because it's like 2:30 in the morning. Quick tap and nothing. Another tap back and nothing. Oh gosh, this is brutal. There's the last bit of it. Not a single piece of gold. I don't even know if I want to continue tonight, to be honest with you. I think I might just hang it up tonight and start again tomorrow. We'll pick this up tomorrow. And welcome to another day. And it's not midnight. It's actually like 3 o'clock in the afternoon. Look at me getting out in the garage earlier than usual. This is the 40 mesh. And we're going to hope there's some gold, because so far we are over. So let's see what happens. Guys, we have finally found us some gold. It's a damn miracle. And we've got quite a few pieces. Let's take a look. Looky there. We've got gold. So yeah, let me take a phone shot of that, and I think I'm going to clean this out because it's not going to take very good pictures with murky water. And there is first official gold of this pay dirt. We're going to go 3 times, and then let's go 10 times. Definitely gold, and chunky gold too. It's not flat. It's got a little bulk to it. So we'll suck it up and we'll go to our next batch of 40 mesh. Here is our next batch, and at least we didn't get skunked. That's always a good thing, not to get skunked out of a pay dirt. I don't know if I've ever been skunked on a pay dirt before. And more flakes. Nice. About 12 flakes right there. And I will do another phone shot and we will do another batch. And here is the next batch. Some of the lightest stuff. There it is. Another 8 pieces. Quick shot and we'll do the last pan of the 40 mesh and we're done. And here is the last bit of the 40. I'm going to talk while we pan this. I've been talking about wanting to smelt for a while now, and I just hadn't had the guts or the knowledge to do it. This weekend I tried. I took that other pay dirt that had extremely little amount of gold and some sulfides in there, and I smelted it down, and I didn't come up with anything, so I had to go back to the drawing board. What I got was what do they call it, the slag. I got slag and I couldn't find any gold in it whatsoever, and then I made a horrible mistake of trying to put the slag that I put in the cone and hardened back into the thing to melt it, and it popped and went all over my furnace. So it was a complete fail. I was able to collect as much of the slag as I could and put it back. It's not a Capel. I get Capel and that other one mixed up. Let's look at this gold and then we'll talk more about it. And yeah, we got gold in every pan of the 40 mesh, so that's awesome. And there it is, and it cleans up super easy as well because the stuff is so light. There's another 8 or 9 pieces. I'll do a phone shot and yeah, we'll talk about my horrible mistake. I can never remember the name of these things. This is a small one, but this is a Capel. No, see, it's not a Capel. I said it was not a Capel, and I turned around and called it a Capel. Crucible. This is a Capel. This is a Capel. I'm not smelting it in this, but that is all of the slag that came off of it, so I'm going to put it back in here, and I'm going to remelt it. Yeah, when I did it, all I did was use that Chapman's flux. I tried to roast the sulfides down. That didn't work either. And yeah, by the time I melted this, probably didn't melt it long enough either. Probably, I think I melted it for like 20 minutes and that's not enough. Plus, I did not have a pyrometer. It's the word of the day. Crucible and pyrometer. I got me a pyrometer. Got on Amazon. Bought me a pyrometer. Pyrometer. I watched last night about 4 hours of Mount Baker Mining and Metals. Just really focused on everything that he had to say about it. And then I got on Jeff Williams as well.
So come on, let's go.
And he specifically did something that I'm going to try because I actually have all the stuff for it. So that's going to be part 2 of that. But I'm in the middle of making that video. You won't see that video until you see this video, because it could be another month before I complete that one. So anyway, that's that. So we've got 20 mesh and 10 mesh left. Let's go back to overhead. So we're going to do the 20 mesh in 2. This is number 1. I've already stratified, so let's pan it. Yeah, I can just about pan every bit of it out. Quick tap, and yes sir. So there that is. Looks like we got 7 pieces. Another phone shot, and we will move to the last batch 20 mesh. This is the last bit of the 20. Here we go. That is good enough. Another quick tap. 5 pieces this time, and another phone shot, and we're done with 20 mesh. And there it is. That's 3 times. Let's go 10 times. It's a little hazy, but that's because of the water, but you can still see it pretty good. Pretty pieces of gold. Very pretty gold. So let's set the stage. This is it. There's only 1 pan of my 10 mesh, and then here is all the gold, and that is not a lot. That's less than a half a gram for sure. I'm really going to have to find some gold in that, or we're looking at less than half a gram. It's not good. And there it is. That is all of the material. You see these little white pieces right here? That is a seashell, or a shell of some sort. Very small shell. So let's pan it. I see 1 piece. I do see a piece. Pan it back, and there it is. 2 pieces. Okay, there they are. I'll do another phone shot, and we're done. That wasn't a lot. We got the gold out. It's definitely not $100 worth of gold. That's for sure. The question is, how much is it worth? We will not know till we go up there, dry it up, weigh it, get a value, all that good stuff. So I will see you up there in a little bit. We are back up into this room of mine, and let's look at this gold. This doesn't look like a lot. I made a prediction earlier that probably would get about a half a gram, and that looks about like a half a gram of gold, maybe a little more. It's definitely not a gram. I'm not going to do a bone shot of it. It's small, flaky gold. So here's my scale. Get my little tray. We have it zeroed out, and here comes the gold. Almost exactly 6/10 of a gram. 0.601 is what it reads. Let's get on Go Calculator and see what kind of value we got out of this. Alright guys, we are on the Go Calculator. Let's go ahead and put the numbers in. 0.601 grams of gold. We will call it 24 karat natural placer gold. Gold prices, wow, $3,480.78. Man, gold has gone up $111, almost $112 a gram. It's awesome, but it's crazy. Calculate $67.26. Now, what did I pay for it? I actually found it on the website, and it's right here. Make your own gold bars. They sell a ton of equipment, crushers, mining equipment, dry washers, dredges, high bankers. I mean, just all kinds of stuff. Furnaces. I was looking for an electric furnace, and yeah, I'm not spending $2,000. A lot of cast iron molds, jewelry supplies, all kinds of stuff here. This is exactly what I paid for it. $100 plus $19.90 shipping is $119.90. We'll put in $67.26, $119.90. We will calculate over 50%. Yep, 56%. So, not a great return. Matter of fact, it's a pretty bad return for $100 worth of pay dirt. So that wasn't a good return. 56%. It's not the worst return. It's still better than golden pay dirt. It's right around that Klesh type of pay dirt. I've had comments, people talking to me about how great Klesh is, and they think that's the standard on pay dirt, but I've never bought Klesh pay dirt where I didn't get more than 50-60% return. So I let those people know that there's other pay dirt companies out there that have a really good return, a heck of a lot better than 50%. This place, I mean, it's a gold mining company. It sells equipment. So the fact that they're selling some pay dirt, I guess it's good for some people, but it's not a pay dirt company. So let's just say that. They're more of a mining equipment and dredges and, like I said, furnaces, everything you need to go out and get gold and to make gold bars, hence the name. They do use that shop app, and I like them for that. Not a great pay dirt, but it's not what that company's made for. 5 pounds of pay dirt, there was a lot of dirt in there, and it took me a pretty good amount of time to classify it and to pan it. So that was a plus. So yeah, all around, not great, but not awful. The gold itself, though, it's shiny, it's gold, it's not dirty, coppery looking gold or silvery looking gold. It had a nice deep yellow to it. And yeah, that's it for this video of make your own gold bars pay dirt. As always, please don't forget to hit that subscribe button. That should be your life goal, is to hit that subscribe button to help my channel grow. That should be your main focus today. I have not hit his subscribe button. Today is going to be the day I hit that button. Also, the like button, share button, notification bell. That way, every time I put out a new video, you guys will be the first to know about it. And I will try to put out a video. And I always do try to put out a video once a week until my next review or whatever I do. This is E. Peace and love. I will see you on my next video. Bye, y'all. I'm now going to go downstairs and try to smelt again. Just hope I don't burn down the garage.
Some breaking news this morning. Firefighters still trying to find out what sparked an early morning blaze that gutted a home in South Nashville.